Welcome to part 3 of I Am 30 and I Am Divorced. So, if you're new here, hello, my name is X Charles, also known as Charles Stewart. I'm currently documenting my story of my hurtful, cheating ex husband, and I'm healing out loud, and this is my story. So, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2 of this video, you definitely should, because if not, you're going to be really, really confused. But welcome to part 3. Probably hopefully the last part of the story, but also the hardest one to talk about because we're almost towards the end. So if you have listened from part 1, thank you for listening and being here. Okay, previous video I said that this is the hardest part of the story. After all that I have given him, and I think just to explain why I still stayed in that marriage was when you're in love and when you're in a marriage where you're committed, and I was brought up to be somebody who would, never give up and always, I'm a very empathetic person. You know, I give a lot of empathy and kindness to people. And I think I thought I stayed because I loved him enough. I just realized that I just didn't love myself enough because I constantly gave myself excuses to why I should stay with him. And I think most importantly, the lies were more comforting than the truth. I didn't want my reality to be crushed. I didn't want my dreams to be crushed. And people don't understand because when people ask me things like, why were you so stupid? Why did you marry him in the first place if he didn't give you money, if he didn't was not loyal to you and stuff like that? And to me, sometimes I just can't explain. And I know some part of it is my fault. I do take accountability for my bad decision making. But when you're in love and when you're in a relationship, you're wearing rose tinted glasses and everything you see is perfect and everything you see is potential. And I saw a lot of good in him and I saw a lot of potential in him. And I am a fixer. So I was somebody who are always constantly fixing other people and helping other people, and that made me stay in that marriage. And I think where people are so quick to judge people who stay in marriages where they are not, when it's not perfect and whatnot, they don't understand until they are tested themselves in those kind of situations and those kind of relationships. Because instead of asking and reacting with judgment of why was that person so stupid, people should look the other way and respond with empathy and ask them, how did you feel and why did you think you people should respond with empathy and ask that person, why did you feel so low of yourself that you were okay and you thought that you deserved that kind of love? So I already saw and I already felt a disconnect from him. But I continued to stay in the marriage, just see how it was gonna go or to see if it would work, right? And then there was the day that was t- I was tired of like not trusting him. So I said that because he betrayed me so much, I needed something more. I needed him to tell me and report to me wherever he was, because I he already broke my trust so many times. I didn't want to be a controlling person. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna say like, "Oh, where are you? Send me a picture." Da, 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 da. But I said to him, I said that you have broke my trust so many times. I need you to do this. I don't want this to be a relationship. I don't want to do this, but I'm sorry. You need to do this. So from then on, wherever he went, he would send me a picture. He would report to me where he was and whatever not. Was this day where I had a staycation with my sister. It was for her work. I followed her for her work and helped her film some content, and I took my own content as well. So I was away for one night, and I remember when I had a staycation with my sister, I was a little bit paranoid. But he assured me by sending me pictures. He was texting me throughout the day. He sent me his location he sent me a picture of where he was at the time. So I was like, okay, he's not going to do anything. when I came back home from my staycation, went into my toilet, I saw a blue clip in my shower. And for those who don't know me, or those who don't know me, and obviously whoever that knows me on social media would know this, that I love pink. Every single thing that I own is probably pink. And even if it's not pink, it would definitely not be blue. It would definitely be like peach or yellow or I don't know, black or whatever, close to pink, purple, red. It would never, ever, ever be blue. If you know me well enough, showers would not have a blue clip because it's the opposite of what I like. I don't even like the color blue. And I saw a blue clip on my shower. And obviously I went crazy because I was like, oh my god, like did he bring home a girl? Like what happened? Like I didn't know because like who like what? Like I don't know. So I kept it for a while and I was like I texted my best friend and I texted my sister and I said, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what's this, I don't want to overthink, I don't know because I didn't have like clear evidence or like it could be mine, I don't know. I didn't want to confront him straight away because I wanted to like think. I wanted to be like in a very clear state of mind before I actually asked him. Finally, I decided to confront him about it. And he said that he thought it was mine. So he found it on the floor of our house and thought it was mine and put it in the shower, my shower. And I was like, you're my husband. You should know that I don't own anything blue. I would not own anything blue. And he made up this whole performance. He gaslighted me, manipulated me to believe that he really thought it was him because he put up a damn act. I'm like, and let me tell you, this guy is really, really good in his acting skills. I can't even explain to you the way he like panicked and showed me he was panicking. He was like, oh my god, like whose clip is this? It's not yours. Are you sure it's not yours? Are you sure you didn't put it? Like where did it come from? Like he was like saying like, oh, like I thought it was yours. Like whose is it? This is scary. Like what if like somebody's messing with us? Yeah, he was like, where's the clip now? Give me the clip. I want to throw it away. He did this whole performance. He was like gaslighting me to believe that like he really thought it was mine or he thought, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, I was getting scared. I was like, oh my god, like is someone messing us? It was a ghost. Like what? Like what's going on? He said, give me the clip. I'm gonna throw it away right now. I'm gonna throw it away. So I gave him the clip and he threw it away. He was like, oh my god, that is so scary. Like what if someone's messing with me? Like if it's really not yours? Like I really thought it was yours. Like what? What's going on? And I was like, oh, okay. Like I don't think he's capable of bringing a girl home, right? I don't think like he would do that to me, right? Wrong. Forgave him, thought it was nothing, carried on. Until one day, at suspicions, I had this weird inkling because he started to pray. And when he starts to pray, I know he's guilty of something. He doesn't pray very regularly, and I don't either. But when he started praying, I was like, he's guilty of something. So he, at the end of the day, also told me that religion was something, or one of the reasons why he left me, because I didn't follow him. I didn't follow his lead, and I wasn't, very religious. I told him that I didn't want to follow somebody who is fake. I knew that every time he prayed, it was because he was hiding something, he was guilty, and he needed to ask for forgiveness from God. And to me, I want to do it for myself. I wouldn't want to do it for someone else. And if he were to lead me, I want him to lead from a place of truth and not lies. And that is why I never followed him for religion. So when he did that, I was like, okay, I need to snoop because something is not right. And when I snooped, I found that he subscribed to, I even found him subscribing to an OnlyFans creator who is local and asking for her sex tape. I found him in Telegram groups where it was all girls and pictures. I found him in another group where, you meet girls to, like potentially do things with them. I found text messages of him flirting with his friends, and he was sleeping. And I had so much kindness for him that I said, okay, like, he's sleeping, let's not disturb him. I'll talk to him in the morning when he's awake. And I couldn't sleep because I was having a headache. But I went to his room because he was sleeping outside, and I went to his room and I was like, I had a really, really strong headache. I was like looking for medication. I was like, I need to take Panadol. I looked at the table and I saw his bag, and my intuition and my gut feeling just said, check his bag, because I've never checked his bag before. Never. I may have checked his phone, but I've never checked his bag. But something whispered in my ear that day and said, girl, check it. I found condoms. And it was new, it was unboxed, it was still in the packaging. But that was when I realized that this marriage is probably over. That he has been lying to me all this time. It was like, here is the real evidence. Like, I saw it, I was blinded, there were signs, I just didn't listen to it. And now it was that I needed to see face to face that this guy has been lying to me and cheating on me the whole time. I'm gonna talk about this because I suddenly remember and I'm afraid that I will forget about it. But after like he divorced me and everything, I even found medication to treat STIs. And to which he confessed to me later on that he was engaging in prostitute services once every month. And to me, that is wrong to a whole different level, because you don't love me. You don't even respect me. You don't respect my body, because you could have caused so much shit to me, my health, and that is the riskiest thing ever. You could have thrown me into the dirtiest, worst case scenario, and you didn't even have the audacity to tell me that you've been taking medication to treat your STIs, and you didn't even ask me to get myself checked because you lied to me. That was disgusting behavior, and that is something that I will never forgive him for, because that's another level of disrespect that he didn't even have to me as a human being. Not even as a friend, not even as a wife, as a human being. He didn't respect me. So, back to the story. So when I saw it, I was like, this is it. This is over. This is finally what I needed to see, to make it real, to make it seem real. And when I confronted him about it, he lied. He said that it's his friend's condom. He bought it for his friend, even though his friend is married, has kids, pregnant wife, met your friend recently. Why do you still have it? There are ways to buy a condom without you can be discreet about it. You can buy online. There are many, many ways. Why is it still with you? I think he realized that his lies caught up with him. So he turned the tables around. And let me just tell you that he has never told me this before. This video is too long. Part 4. The things he told me that today I will never forgive. I'm sorry it is taking so long, but part 4 is coming up. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and on your notification button so you know when the next video is up. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or any thoughts about this, and I will answer them in the next upcoming video. Mwah.